We are heading our way into the holiday weekend, and we are watching that here for our holiday. We are trending a little cooler than normal, starting off our day just around those upper 40s and then heading to a high temperature of 75, so trending just below those averages. And much of this holiday weekend is going to be keeping our temperatures below or near normal. Now, with those conditions, we're still talking some isolated rumbles as well. One of those here falling for our Thursday, and another one by the end of the weekend, associated with departing frontal systems. And then into next week, if you are looking for some of that summertime warmth, there is a big heat wave that is setting up for our far western portion of the United States, including areas like California. And that heat is going to start to make some spread as we head into next week. So we'll be keeping an eye on those trends. But for the time being here, as we head into our 4th of July, note that for the most part, we'll have some pleasant weather with those temperatures staying a little cooler. But we are mentioning that there is a little bit of an isolated rumble, as well as note that it is going to be a little breezy, especially here as we roll into the afternoon. We're looking at here noon through that sunset time frame. We get some of those 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts. Now it's that northerly wind that's keeping our temperatures into those 70s, but that northerly wind does keep our atmosphere a little bit cooler, but also keeps a little bit of some moisture in the air, and that might just be able to trigger an isolated rumble. We don't see much for coverage at all. It is a very slight chance, but something to keep in mind, especially as we are noting that for the holiday, we all like to try to spend some time outdoors with family and friends and head out to those events. So something to keep in mind, that it is a very slight chance, but there is a chance on the board. Our biggest outlier here for our 4th of July is that cooler feel, which does make for some pleasant weather though to get outdoors, especially as we'll pair it up with some sunshine. Now into our Friday, we will watch that temperatures do bump up into those 80s. So we're trying to get back towards more seasonable temperatures, and we're expecting all day dry conditions as well as light winds. Now, as we head into our Saturday forecast, we will see that temperatures are going to see some potential increase. But here's Friday, not very light winds, so no big wind concerns there for Friday. Here as we head into our Saturday, what we are watching is that we want to have temperatures that are warmer. We're climbing at least into those mid 80s from areas of Cheyenne up through Casper to even those upper 80s into the Panhandle. So not looking at significant heat, but back towards normal, maybe slightly above normal. However, with the warm conditions on Saturday and it becoming just a little windy there with a wind out of the southwest, we have to keep an eye on the mentioning of some critical fire concerns. And with it being 4th of July weekend, that means that Saturday you'll want to be very, very careful if you are celebrating with fireworks, as those dry conditions can ignite a fire and the spread could happen quickly. But we will watch that what's bringing those breezy winds will be a passing system on Sunday that could spark up a few isolated storms, keep us cool again for a day before more warming moves in for next week.